Hi friends. Remember in my I quit my job video when I said that I'd been censoring myself before? Well, I found a video from like 2 years ago, February of 2022, and I didn't feel comfortable posting it then, but I'm going to post it now. So check it out.
Hi, it's Kat from Rebloom, and here we talk about different ways that women of color and Black women especially can bring more joy into our lives, whether that's through international travel, self-care, more rest, healthy boundaries, all of the things. So if you're interested in these topics, please subscribe and turn on notifications so you'll know when a new video drops. So today I just wanted to hop in the hammock and talk about something that happened to me yesterday at work that really kind of like stuck in my craw. So we have a relatively new director of DEI, so diversity, equity, inclusion. It seems like a lot of Black women are hopping onto these jobs with the best of intentions. It seems like a little bit of a trap, but that's another thing. That's not what I want to talk about. Somebody has to do the work of DEI, and if you're brave enough to do it, good on you. However, this Black woman had a job at the organization, and she took on the job of DEI without getting rid of her existing job, so she was doing literally two jobs. How this is a good idea, I don't understand how that happened. So about a year later, she's burnt out and she's quitting. Honey, come on. Really? You took on two jobs. That's like part of the problem, right? Of the organization. You can't solve the problem by recreating the problem. Okay. Yeah, that's just no. So when we were discussing this in our staff meeting yesterday, a small staff meeting, somebody said, we broke her. And then that person laughed kind of nervously. Somebody else in the meeting laughed too. They were laughing, whether it was nervous laughter, whether it was, the language was funny. I was like, but you did break her. It was the straw that broke her back. No question. It was just simply too much work for one person, either whether she had an assistant or not. The woman was doing two jobs. And guess what? They're replacing her with two people. I've seen this happen time and time again. One person leaves their job because they're overworked, exhausted, and overwhelmed, and they replace that person, usually a woman, right? Just saying. They replace that person with two people. Please don't let this happen to you. Don't do the work of two people. Whether or not they pay you more, I don't know how it's worth any kind of money doing the job, one person doing the job of two people. It's just not okay. Listen, I work my ass off. I really do. I work my ass off at my job. There are days when I'm less aggressive about doing the work, but the work gets done. Sometimes I'm more in learning mode and, strategizing mode. And sometimes I'm plowing through whatever jobs that need to get done. Fine. But to do that plus another job, it's just crazy. Okay, so after that laughter subsided and some other topics were discussed, the next item on the agenda was committees and who wants to jump on one of these new committees for no extra pay. Kat's got a bad attitude. She doesn't want to do any committee work. Kat's got a bad, you know what? I work my ass off for you people. I'm never going to get a raise. I'm never going to get a promotion there. That's another story. Why? Why? Maybe I'm just jaded. I don't know. All I can say is I don't want that to happen to me. And you guys, my job is not going to be, the people at my work are not going to be the people to prevent that from happening. I have to be the one to prevent it from happening. The burnout, the doing two jobs. Just, it's like a never ending tide of do more, do more, do more. My role in my job is to make sure at this point that I don't do the work of two people. So if you want me to join a committee, what do you want me to not do? This blue, like I have this under, it's cold here, so I'm doing an under, this is not cute. Okay. What do you want me to not do? I ask that semi-frequently. What can I stop doing? I'm happy to join a committee. I would love to join a committee and work with folks across the association. What can I stop doing? Because there are, only so many hours in a day /week/month. What do you want me to stop doing? Or what can I take longer to do? What can I do less of? What can I give to a contractor? But the piling on, that'll burn you out. That'll make you exhausted, resentful, and jaded. Et voila. I don't know if I'm going to post this. I just feel I had to go on and say, I hate the fact that people are taking on the work of two people, getting burnt out, leaving, and getting laughed at. Don't let this happen to you. We'll talk about ways that you can prevent it, but this is just me identifying a problem, and let's find some ways to make sure that this doesn't happen to you. Love you. And again, please subscribe and hit that notifications bell so you'll know when I go on again. Thank you. Love you. Bye.